baseball at its best. It'll be the Chicago Cubs facing the Milwaukee Brewers. It's the MLB on 2K Sports.
The pitching, always important. None more so than when you get Ben Sheets. He'll be putting his stuff out for display in this game. Miller Park, our site today in Milwaukee, the home of the Brew Crew. And glad you could be with us. A mid-April matchup for this 2K Sports presentation of MLB. As he gets going against these Cub hitters, what's in store?
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
Show you the lineup Mike Quaid's put together for this game.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup. They're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in runs. Really star-studded throughout.
Hanson gets a shot here. Last game a loss for the Cubs. That series for them, they ended up losing 1-2 against the D-backs. Line fair down the line and right. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early. He's going to head for third. The throw. They apply the tag. He is out at third. Got a chance to check out the Brewers. Let's look at their defense. And Santos is batting.
These two teams, always a big rivalry, just a short drive away. Fans from each team go to the visiting ballpark, and they take some shots at each other there as well.
Base is empty with one away. At the belt, Sheets, kicks, throws. Watches that one high and outside, calls strike one. Sometimes, Steve, familiarity breeds contempt.
It's
too close.
Hey, no question about that. I'm getting that feeling with you right now. But
I can understand that.
6-9 against the Cubs in 2010. The Brewers just couldn't figure out the Cubbies.
Big breaking ball misses, 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Swung on, that is hit. Sheets throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Nice reaction on the mound there. That ball came back at him hard. Just throws to first for the easy out.
Make sure to catch this one next Tuesday. It'll be Carlos Beltran and the Kansas City Royals as they take on the Twins at Target Field. That one will get underway at 8 Eastern. Base is empty and 2 down. And Sheets gets it by, called strike one, 0-1.
There's a reason they put the number 1 down when signaling for the fastball. It has to be your number 1 pitch, your best pitch. That's what he saw right there.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. 2-1 delivery of fastball. Taken for a call. Strike 2.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
And that's just high for a ball. Runs the count. 3-2.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Payoff pitch. Curveball. That tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retires. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. So the first chance for the Brewers. They're coming right up. Starting pitcher for the Cubs, here he is. Steve, what's he looking at here as he sees this Milwaukee lineup?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Here's the 1-0. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. It was a win last time out for the Brewers. Looking very strong in that 4-game series. They swept 4 against the Braves.
And you have to love the way this ball club looked here at home. We know, like most teams, this is where they win most of their games in the season. It should be strong here.
Now Weeks, a 3-1 count. And obviously you pick up the wins where you can. You hope for a few more at home, but you do want to have a decent road record.
Well, you absolutely do. You know, the old adage is you play 500 ball on the road and you beat people up at home. But if you can play over 500 on the road, your chance of getting in the postseason should be very good.
And the payoff pitch. Weeks looking out.
Foul! You're out!
And Ricky Weeks on a swing. Strike 3.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Here's the chance to show you that lineup for the Brewers. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Potential, 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 and that's Ricky Weeks. He has a chance to be one of the better offensive players for a middle infielder in all of baseball. Can hit the ball out of the ballpark, can run like the wind. This guy can do a lot of things for you on a baseball field. Inconsistency, though, has plagued his career.
Nobody on base, one away. Here's the delivery. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
When you can spot your 4-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
Swing and a shot down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading towards the corner. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
You talk about a happy guy right there, and so is his manager. Getting there to second base, 2 outs to work with now for his offense. Let's see if his teammates can bring him in.
Burnett's up now.
Well, the Cubs actually held their own on the road in 2010, just a win away from being a 500 team. But they need to improve upon that and be much better at home if they're going to get to the playoffs this year.
Watches a changeup go by for strike 1. Well, you take a look at what the Cubs did on the road. The big plus there was their pitching, Steve.
Well, that's right. I mean, 3rd best road ERA, but a 40-41 record. They need to score more runs to support.
Oh, he's going to try to steal third. Out, trying to steal third. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. The pitch. Ball 4. He walked him.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
Let's take a quick look as the Cubs on the field will line up like this.
Now this defense ranked in the bottom 5 in the National League, and it's a real problem for this club because once you make these kinds of mistakes, you can never make them up, and it puts so much pressure on the pitching staff. They feel like they need to miss bats. When pitchers don't pitch to contact, that's a problem.
Fouled away.
Foul!
And with 2 strikes on him now, fielder needs to protect.
Now, if you saw his last game, you got a chance to see that he swung the bat well in that one, picking up a couple of knocks.
You're out!
And that one swung out and missed by Prince Fielder. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Still scoreless in Milwaukee. It's going to be Wilson now. First year, rookie year for him. And it's fouled off.
Foul!
Ben Sheets has him 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter, down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Ball!
Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. At the belt, Sheets, kicks, throws. That one's low. Wilson does not go after it.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
Here's the payoff pitch. Foul ball behind home plate.
Foul!
And the cut fastball's in there. Strike 3, 1 away.
I'll tell you what, with this kind of fastball, you can make a living up in the zone. He runs it up and away. The hitter was thinking something else.
The season underway for the Brewers. This Chicago series will end on Sunday. They'll meet a fellow NL Central club, the Pirates, hosting that one. That'll kick off Tuesday evening. And they head for a series against the Nationals on the road. They'll need help against Ryan Zimmerman in that lineup. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. Base is empty, 1 out. And Sheets is wide that time. That'll be a ball.
Pitchers that have a curveball like this guy have great success at the major league level because you don't have to throw it for a strike. As long as you're ahead in the count, it's a pitch that the hitter will chase out of the zone.
There's a swing and a smash. And Thomas is going to play it as he just strolls over for that out.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field. A chance here to check out how the Cubs ranked in the National League last year. 3rd in doubles, 6th in hits, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average, an offense that made a lot of contact and got a lot of base hits.
Two outs and nobody on.
Strike 1!
At the belt, Sheets, kicks, throws. Yount. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Goes quickly for Ben Sheets. 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing in the first two. Goose eggs on the board for him. And coming up, we'll see the Brewers. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
And a two-seam fastball down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
1-1 on the way. That's cut out and missed. 1-2. That's swung on a liner here. And he hits a base hit into center.
Well, let's take a look at the Milwaukee Brewers and where they ended up rank-wise last year in the National League. Second best in hits, second in home runs, and an offense that can slug the ball, not settling for singles. They go up there looking to drive it. Third in the league in slugging percentage.
Here's Cooper to the plate. Runner on first, no outs. And he lays one down here. He grabs it off the hop. That's one. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs onto it.
Well, that's outstanding bat control right there. He catches the ball on the bat, lays the bunt down nicely.
Art of bunting has gone away in large part in this game, but not there.
Boy, managers love these types of role players.
It's going to be Thomas. And on second, one away. Line towards second. That's one out. Over to second, not in time. He'll be safe. He'll get just one.
You know, sometimes you have to hit them where they're not. And that was a shot right there, but he hit it right to the second baseman for an out.
Cirillo gets a turn here. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Still scoreless in Milwaukee. It's going to be Banks. He's going to start the third here. First pitch is a cutter that drops low. 1-0.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
Now Sheets with a 1-0 delivery. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
1-1 pitch. A 1-1 delivery, a curve in there. Now it's 1-2. The 1-2 on a 12. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Struck him out, one down.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
You can almost see the batter's eyes light up on that pitch. It's coming high and right across the middle of the plate. He should have put that thing in the parking lot.
And instead, John, he's going to go sit down. Base is empty with one away. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball one.
Now coming into this game, he's got to have some confidence because he picked up 2 hits last time out, so got to be seeing the ball pretty well.
The 1-0 now. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, a fastball taken for a strike.
Now that he's elevated his eyes looking for that high fastball, let's see if he goes back down in the zone.
Line shot into center field, and that'll put Williams on first.
A good piece of hitting right there with one out. Now let's see what they can do with him now that they've got a man on first.
We'll watch Kelly now as he stands in the box. Runner at first with one down. Sheets pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
Well, that's what you love to see from a pitcher. Setting guys down quickly. Keeps that pitch count down.
1, 2, 3. Can't pass for any more efficiency than that, John.
No, an excellent pitch selection there.
Hansen up at the plate. Had a double his last time up. Runner on first, 2 away. Now the first pitch. Lined right at the second baseman. And that's the third out. Weeks grabs it. Good solid innings for Ben Sheets. No runs allowed through 3. And coming up, we'll see the Brewers. Well, we're trying to keep warm. Very crisp, chilly afternoon. Players needing just a bit longer to get warmed up today. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
That's a great pitch right here. Pounding the strike zone, going up and away. A pitch he could catch up with.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Takes a swing at that fastball. Doesn't get to it. 1-2.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
One-two pitch coming. There's a swing and a line drive. That one's taken care of. Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Reds. The Rockies in second. In third, the Brewers. Fourth, D-backs. And number 5, the Phillies rounded up.
Well, slugging percentage plays a key part in any team's offense, and this team was one of the best in the league last year at doing that. They seem to hit for extra bases. You know, everyone says, well, they get on second base a lot, they score runs, but also they drive in a ton of runs with all those extra base hits that they get. That's why their slugging percentage is so high and why they're so successful.
First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball. 1-0.
Well, guys, you talk about someone who had potential written all over him. Ricky Weeks hasn't been able to put it all together. 2010, though, he finally stayed healthy and showed everyone what he is capable of doing.
It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there. Well, Weeks hit leadoff for the Brewers. That means you got to cross the plate, and that's exactly what he did last year. 112 times he crossed with a run.
You know, it's interesting. He struck out 184 times on the season. But when I look at what he did offensively in the production, I was wrong about him. I didn't think he put together this type of year. He really has come on and made some improvements.
Two-1 on the way. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2.
I did not swing at that pitch. I mean, he throws your fastball right down the middle. You got to be ready when you get your pitch to deliver.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Swing and lined up the middle. And that gets down. Weeks has got a base hit.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter paying attention to the runner.
A quick look at last year's numbers for Ricky Weeks. 6th in batting average with runners in scoring position, 6th in walks, and of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league, getting the job done, finding a way to get on base. You got to watch out now. Weeks can run, and he is not afraid to go. Look at that lead.
First pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
Pitch on the way. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2.
That two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Fastball got him looking, 2 down. Now you like doing this as a pitcher when you can place it down and in like that. Boy, that is tough to hit.
Well, it came down and in on him a bit, just caught enough of the strike zone to get the call from the umpire.
Burnett's settling in. Drew a walk his last time. A runner on first with 2 outs. Fastball too low, 1-0.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
At the belt, the 1-0. Change up just off the black. Falls behind, 2-0. Towards the middle. That looks like a single. Tremendous situation now for Milwaukee.
Well, Gary, that's how you hit the changeup. You have to be patient. You have to stay back and let the ball come to you. Doesn't try to do too much with it and picks himself up on base hit.
And Prince Fielder up. The career numbers for him, 278 average against the Cubs.
They better be careful, Gary, with him on second base. He can run, and he has the ability to read the pitcher and get a good jump as well.
Ball 1 to begin this at bat, 1-0. Here's the pitch. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away, 2-0. Changeup is waved at and missed that time, 2-1.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
He's ready now, the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a changeup taken for call, strike 2. And Prince Fielder misses on that one. That's strike 3. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Still scoreless in Milwaukee. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. And Santos is batting. Grounded out his last time through. And here's the first one. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And that's out number 1, stepping in the bag.
Now first baseman showing good hands and good feet, making the play there and taking it easily himself.
It's Sosa at the plate. A terrific talent here for this team. Nobody on base, one away. And the first pitch, hit up the middle, makes its way through for a single.
You know, Gary, guys like this, you want to come out to batting practice and watch them hit. They put on a show. I mean, he's got such power.
It's going to be Wilson now. 0 for 1 thus far. One out, man on first. First pitch, here it comes.
Ball.
And the pitch out, nothing doing that time. The 1-0 pitch. Here's one, hit very well deep. That's 2 gone. And that will hold him at first. And we've got Sandberg batting. He flew out his last time up. Two outs and a man on first. And Sheets is wide that time. That'll be a ball.
Oh, Gary, into the 4th inning right here now. They've gotten 3 hits in this one, so they've had a few base runners, but they haven't been able to lump them together to be able to generate any runs so far.
On the way. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And there's the 3rd out. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. The Cubs still looking for that offense. In the box again, their left fielder. He'll lead off the 4th for the home team. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0.
A great movement on that 2-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
1-0 on the way.
1-1.
Fastball waved at, missed. 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Here's the pitch. He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
He's just popping that glove with that 4-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
The 1-2 pitch.
Foul.
And he swings and hits this one foul. Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
No, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out.
The Cubs' schedule looks like this. They finish up the Milwaukee series Sunday. And then they'll have to contend with Lance Berkman and the Astros lineup. That series bound to be competitive. That'll be kicking off Monday night. And they head for a series against the Rockies on the road against Todd Helton in that lineup. That should be a great series. They really match up well. So they'll be on the road quite a bit over this next stretch. One out, nobody on. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's right down the chute. The hitter must have been looking for something else. Otherwise, you have to swing at that.
Change up. That's going to brush the earth. That's going to be a ball. Swung on and ripped towards second. On to first, 2 away. State Farm leaderboard. Look at the teams with the most runs produced from last year's season. Number 1, the Reds. 2nd, the Phillies. The Rockies 3rd. 4th, the Brewers. And number 5, the Braves rounded out.
Well, this is a pitcher's dream when you have an offense like this on your side. You know you're going to get a ton of runs. You don't have to be so precise. You can let runs score because you know your offense is going to pick you up. The good thing about this team is they like to score runs. They like to score them early in the game. That gives your team a lot of confidence.
0-1.
Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And he's there to retire the side. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Still scoreless in Milwaukee. Number 9 spot at the plate again. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him. And Sheets too high.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only one runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air to left center. 1 away now. It's going to be Banks. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. One out, bases empty. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Low pitch from Sheets for a ball. Here's the delivery. He sends this one in the air towards center. That one falls in there for a base hit.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with 1 out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
One down, runner at first. And Williams settles in. Here's the delivery. And the diving stop. He's up. The slide, and he is in there. Safe. The opportunity for offense is right now. Steve, sometimes that pitch down the middle you want to drive. He chose to take it the other way.
Well, good piece of hitting. You don't have to always pull that ball. You think up the middle at first and then adjust accordingly. Outstanding adjustment.
Runners on first and second with 1 out.
Strike one.
Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Sheets.
Strike 2.
Fastball swung on. Can't make contact and behind on the count 0-2. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2.
Oh, it's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner, run it off the plate, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of it.
He deals. That fastball misses. 2-2. Change up that time, swings and misses. That'll be strike 3 and 2 down.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
Hansen at the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 down. Runners at first and second. And here's the first one. Curveball just misses. 1-0. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Well, an outstanding piece of hitting to load the bases. Picks up that single, and now the pressure mounts.
And Santos is batting. Steve, we talk about game-turning situations. This is one of them.
No question about that. Things can change completely right here.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. And the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And that's through a base hit. Here comes Williams for the plate. A run scores. Throw offline. He is in there at third. And that makes 2 runs in. Now after 2 RBIs on that hit, we can see how the WPA graph is looking.
Well, a tremendous clutch hit right there. This was his opportunity to deliver for his team with this big 2 RBI single, and that could be the deciding factor in this game right now with the way the pitching has been.
It's Sosa at the plate. Steve, really good vibes here. Hitting is contagious, and when you do it late in a ball game and get a lead as they hit. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's the 3rd out. Thomas grabs it. Yes, the batting lineup has awakened as they're able to get some runs across. The Cubs lead 2-0. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. Cirillo in the batter's box. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
In there at the letters, evening the count at 1-1.
The location and velocity are critical in throwing the fastball. He runs his good fastball up and away right here, and it's a take pitch.
A smash to first, and it gets through. Now the tying run at the plate. Here's a look at the teams who got it done last year at the plate. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Reds. 2nd, the Cardinals. The Rockies 3rd. 4th, the Brewers. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
One of the top hitting teams in baseball last year will be on display in this game today. And these guys, when they step out of the dugout, they're swinging the bats. These guys can put the ball in play, and they all hit for a high average.
Runner on first base, nobody out. And that's in there for a strike.
A fastball up in the zone like that, a pitch a lot of guys like to hit. He just couldn't swing the bat.
Here's the pitch. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call though, and it's 3-1.
When you throw a 2-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
And he watches one called strike, and that runs the count full. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
With one away to hit now is Ricky Weeks. Last year's average not good, 194 against the Cubs. First pitch to Weeks. Here it is.
Strike one.
It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
That swung on, hit on the ground. Over to second for one. And there's two, a double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Cubs holding on to the lead. Big bats ready to make an appearance. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. At the belt, Sheets, kicks, throws. And Thomas is going to play it as he hauls it in.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
And we've got Sandberg batting. Flew out last time. One out, nobody on. And here's the first one. And Sheets gets it by. Called strike one, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
Just drops that one in there. Good break on it. 83 miles per hour. Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch to him. Hit hard to second. And Weeks fields the ball. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. The Cubs 2, Milwaukee nothing. And here's Robin Young.
Now, if you didn't get a chance to see his last game, he picked up a couple of RBIs in that one. Swing of the bat.
Ball.
Fastball taken high, 1-0.
Well, he's doing an outstanding job keeping this offense off the board. And Dano's had a handful of base runners so far in this one. The 4 runners left on base, but, you know, they've been able to make pitches and make plays when they needed to.
Back up the middle.
That's a huge out right there. You think maybe you're not going to get to it, and he's able to make a tremendous play on it, Gary.
Now our State Farm sponsored look at how the league home run pace was set last year. Take a look at Fielder. He's 5th best.
Well, this is their power guy, and that's what they pay him the money for, to hit the ball out of the ballpark. And last year, he didn't disappoint. One of the top home run hitters in all of baseball. I tell you what, you make a mistake, it's gone.
First pitch. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1.
A great movement on that 2-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
The pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Wilson will field. He comes up with it easily here.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket.
And a chance here with 2 away for Prince Fielder. And he's second on the club in runs. Now the first pitch. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1.
Consistency, professionalism. He never seems to give up an at-bat, Gary. He's so locked in this year.
The 1-0 now. There's a swing and a smash. And that'll retire the side. Caught by Wilson.
An outstanding effort so far in this one. 6 shutout innings, making pitches when he needs to. Defense helping him behind him. An outstanding team effort so far.
The Brewers unable to get on the board. It's going to be Banks. Singled and scored his last time around. First pitch, here it comes.
Ball.
And Sheets is wide that time. That'll be a ball. Here's a swing and a line drive. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
No one out and a runner on first. And Williams settles in. Here's the delivery. That one goes foul.
Foul.
Here's the 0-1 from Sheets.
Strike 2.
Takes that breaking ball. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Here's the pitch. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out. Boy, those strikeouts so important coming late in the ball game. Keeps that confidence up.
Well, they tell you that strikeouts add to the pitch count, but a 3-pitch strikeout right there, he can go forever on that one.
One out. Runner on at first. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
And Sheets is wide that time. That'll be a ball. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
Well, purpose pitch right there. He gets the strike on it, goes up and in, and it opens up the entire strike zone now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away. Hanson batting now, 2 for 3 thus far. Two outs and a man on first. He's running. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Time to stretch in the 7th in Milwaukee. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Look here, listen, he's made pitches. They've had a few base runners on against him, no question about it. They've got a few hits, but he's been able to keep them from putting hit after hit after hit together. He's kept them off the scoreboard and let his defense do the work.
Lined foul towards third. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. The 1-2 on its way.
You're out.
Got him. Out number 1 here in the 7th inning. And you know he's looking ahead and feeling pretty good about it.
And with good reason. He hasn't given up a run yet, and he's got to be gaining confidence. Let's see this one again in K-Cam. It's a changeup.
Here's Cooper to the plate. Ground out victim last time through. One out, bases empty. And the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Hit that one right back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 2 down.
Gary, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different, how long they can go into a game. But right now, he still looks pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way. Well, in this situation, coming into the game a little bit cold, you're going to do anything you can to get on base. You need base runners.
Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
That one's wide of the mark, and it's 3-0.
A lot of managers are hesitant to turn their guys loose 3-0, but I say let it fly. This might be the best pitch he sees in the whole at-bat.
Here's the delivery. This one's finally over for a strike, and it's 3-1.
Well, he's got to come back with something right here. Doesn't want to put him on base.
Tough pitch on the corner. Full count now, 3-2. And on a full count, that misses. Ball 4. Now we're going to see if we'll get some motion on the base paths.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at-bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
With good speed now at first base, Gary, they're going to have to at least keep an eye on him. Even though they've got the lead, they've got to watch him because they might try to steal to get back into this game.
This at bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch missed. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Here's a look at the teams that drummed up the extra base hits last year, our State Farm leaderboard. The D-backs, number 1. Second, the Reds. Third spot, the Brewers. The Rockies 4th. And number 5, the Phillies rounded up.
Well, anytime you have a whole team of guys who can hit for extra bases, it makes the defense spread out so much, and it gives you room to do other things. This team is great at it, one of the best in the league last year, just hitting the balls in gaps, hitting the ball over the wall, and that's why they score so many runs, because they're always in scoring position.
Well, we're going to keep an eye and see how aggressive they're going to be to try to get back in this game. Speed out there at second base. Let's see if they put a potential double steal on him.
2 men on and 2 men out. Pitch on the way. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Swing and a miss. He was late trying to get around on that. 1-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. Williams will field. That one's grabbed, side retired. So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. The Cubs still ahead. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And Sheets gets it by, called strike 1, 0-1.
Well, a change-up right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
And he got good wood up the middle. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. And Santos is batting. He had a 2-run single in his last appearance. Base is empty with 1 away. And the first pitch. And Sheets with the inside pitch. That's a called ball.
We're going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Curveball swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's just an unhittable pitch. That's the blueprint of where you want to throw this pitch. Down and away to the hitter, gets him to swing.
The 1-1 pitch. Good location, and he couldn't hold off at 1 and 2. Swung on and fouled away. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Well, still a pitcher's count right here, and this is when you step in the batter's box. You didn't want to get in this situation, but now you know it's a battle. You're going to have to really work to try to get on base. Fouling that pitch off will help.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
81 miles per hour with some solid movement.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch on the way. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And this could be extra bases heading towards the corner.
Well, this pitcher was cruising along in this inning, and not a lot of difficulty so far. Loses his concentration for just 1 second, and now a runner in scoring position. He's got to work.
If you're even thinking about it, do not change your channel. Not for this matchup.
No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. Two outs and a runner on second. Here's Wilson's first look. Sheets pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
Wilson, he takes that one. It's in there.
Let's see if they go right at him or if they're going to waste a pitch. They're way ahead right now.
At the belt, Sheets kicks, throws. Little fly ball to shallow right. And Weeks makes the play. We see a good inning here from Ben Sheets. Getting it done with a strikeout. He's got 8 of them now. And now it's the Brewers, last half of the 8th. We've got the top of the order coming up. And so Ricky Weeks leading it off. 228, not a good lifetime number against the Cubs. Number 98 called on to do the hurling now as they make the pitching swap. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. That's going to one-hop off the wall.
A quick look at last year's numbers for Ricky Weeks. 6th in batting average with runners in scoring position. 6th in walks. And, of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league, getting the job done, finding a way to get on base.
Weeks off second. And the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
That's a good four-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
The pitch. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And the tying run is on. Weeks trying for the plate. And he scores.
Well, he saw a pitch that he really liked, and he did not miss it. A really nice job with nobody out, keeping this inning going and picking up that RBI. Great piece of hitting.
Runner on first, no outs. The first pitch. Ball. That misses inside. 1-0.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
At the belt, the 1-0. Fastball low. 2-0. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Here it comes. Line fair down the line and right. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases.
Well, a great piece of work right there to get that double and put himself in scoring position. He got a fastball and took a good rip at it. Nice, short, compact swing.
Now, Prince Fielder. Over his career, 3 hits, 17 at-bats off Carlos Marmol. Now, Prince Fielder. Milwaukee continuing to pile up chances here. Here's Fielder's first look. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and it gets down. And that's in. They're able to tie it up. And he scores, and the tie is broken. They take the lead. A couple of RBIs on that swing. Let's see what that does for their win expectancy graph.
The defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
Up again now, the number 5 spot. Theo, I think from a manager's perspective, he's got to be all smiles over there for this offense producing at this point of the game.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late-inning pitching.
Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bullpen always happy to have as big a lead as they can get going into the late innings, but hey, at least they got themselves a lead.
No, you're right. Managers don't mind it too much either, but they want to keep piling it on right here. They'll like it even more that way.
Marmol with the windup. That's taken low for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and it's now 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
And a pitcher's not going to get the call on that one. That's going to be in the base on balls category.
I just let this battle get away from him, as the batter wasn't going to waste any swing on anything outside the zone.
Here's Cooper to the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. First pitch. And it goes foul. Drops down a bunt. And he's got it. And he'll get in there without a play.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe. Well, Carlos Marmol has tremendous stuff, and he's going to have to use it right now because he is in a real jam.
And you know, he's absolutely determined to keep his team in this thing by finding a way to get out of this jam.
Well, this is a critical juncture in this game, Gary. What happens here will ultimately determine who wins.
Bases are loaded and nobody out. Ground ball. And that looks like an RBI and a single. And that's 2 runs.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
Cirillo in the box. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game.
Well, they're taking advantage of add-on time, and the opportunities are there. They're cashing in, adding on to this lead.
You hope the pitcher's a little frustrated right here. Maybe makes a mistake in a bad pitch and you add to it. Two men in scoring position, still no one out. Here's the first pitch. Passes on that low outside pitch, 1-0.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down and away turn into ground ball out, so they lay off of it, but with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
The pitch. Changeup waved out and missed, 1-1.
That changeup away is one of the most effective pitches because when the hitter's fooled, he starts to pull off the ball. He can only hit an inside pitch. He can't possibly reach the outside pitch unless he breaks down his swing.
Fastball called strike 2.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2.
He tries to get this ball to come back over the plate with that two-seamer, but it's dangerous throwing it high. You want to throw it down and away, not up and away.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a shot toward second. And he throws on to first for the out. Put away.
Well, all eyes right now on the pitcher and whether he can get out of this jam.
And he's going to do battle here with only 1 away and 2 in scoring position.
You know, he's got to dig down deep right here, Gary. Down 3 runs already. A base hit could put it out of reach. He may think about walking him here to get the double play in order.
First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. There's a called strike of the knees, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he watches that one sail high, ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, and he watches the fastball go by for strike 2. Fastball in there, struck him out number 2.
Watch K-Cam. Take a look at the two-seam fastball.
Well, he gets him looking on a beautiful pitch for the strike.
It just froze him, and he knows it. Not an easy pitch, but you still want him taking a hack at that one.
And they are presented again with an opportunity. Runners at second and third with 2 out. First pitch to Weeks. Here it is. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. Smash towards the hole, and that's going to do it in this half inning. Boy, a manager loves to see this. They strike for an enormous inning. The Brewers gaining the upper hand here. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And we've got Sandberg batting, and we've got Raleigh Fingers on the mound. He's been chosen to take over out there. It is a strike to start the 9th, 0-1.
I think right now they're looking to get a couple guys on and see if they can't get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark right here. So base runner's the key. Do not run into outs. Be conservative on the bases. You're down 3.
Ball. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. On the way. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that 4-seam fastball in the outside corner.
And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
Nobody on base, 1 away. And here's the first one. Ball. On the way. That catches the inside part of the plate. 1-1.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate. But if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
The final out of the game. It certainly does not look very good right here. They need big hits. They need people to drive the ball, get something done right here, or they're going home and losing.
Base is empty with 2 outs. He delivers. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
And that's on the black for a called strike. 0-2.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary. Hitting his spots and with great velocity.
Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
All right, let's do it. Here's our player of the game.
Well, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter how many hits you get, but it's when you get them. And that's how this game was decided. The one big hit of the entire game, and it's easy to see why we singled him out as the player of the game.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
So, for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.